All right, so let's engage counsel for Adu-Boahene. The lawyer Atta Akyea is joining us very shortly. Lawyer, thank you very much for your time. It's a delight having you tonight. Let me find out from you. So tell us, how confidential was your meeting with your client today when you had the opportunity to see them?
We just exchanged pleasantries. It was not intended to be a serious conversation between a lawyer and a client in the confidentiality of their relationship and touching on the case at all. So I wanted to find out their state of being and their health, whether they were okay. And, they said they were good. And that was the end of the meeting.
Give us a bit of update, because definitely a lot of people will be waiting to get how they are, in the kind of condition in which they are. Of course, they've been held since last Thursday. Not too much of a good situation. So just give us a picture of what you saw, if they were in high spirit or, of course, not a good situation.
Well, I wouldn't say they are comfortable. A few people are comfortable in prison or behind bars. That is when they are convicted and they know that they will stay there for a long time. But there's a temporary inconvenience they find themselves in. But you could see that they have their faculties together. And I didn't see they were depressed. And they were smiling at me. I was smiling back. And I told them that it's for a while and for the sake of Ghana's democracy. They should endure this, but they'll come out.
A school of thought believes that the Attorney General is embarking on a campaign that promotes sort of a media trial, a public trial. I'd want you to give us your honest opinion on this.
I am of the humble view. I don't want to disrespect the Attorney General. It's a high office. It is constitutionally defined that you do not, with the greatest of respect, say what you think is criminality. Whatever you think is criminality, you are just poisoning the atmosphere. What is criminal is determined by the courts. And when you bring the evidence and it is so found that your evidence is weighty enough so that the scales will tip into the realm called proof beyond reasonable doubt, then conviction can be founded on evidence which has been proven beyond reasonable doubt. And those who have the expertise to do that, they are called the judges. So if you told the general, public, and the media world that somebody is telling this, he has a lot of money in the account, he has several houses, then you've made him guilty before you try him. And I believe that's an aberration. It doesn't sit well with the Constitution, because the Constitution is very clear that everybody is presumed innocent until proven otherwise. So at the threshold, there's presumption of innocence, constitutionally guaranteed. And I believe what happened was just undermining that process.
As counsel for Adu-Boahene, have you had the opportunity to address the Attorney General on this? That, look, the way you are going is not the right way to go.
I threw in a response after his press conference, and I think it's gone viral, so you might want to fetch it. Some of the things I'm telling you now, you can find it in the response I also, gave to the press to counter what they were saying.
But Atasha, it might not have been very easy to have had access to your client. Can you run us through how you were granted access to him today?
Well, when I got in there, they said the boss of EOCO wanted to see me. So I was shepherded into his office, and then we exchanged pleasantries, and I told him what was on my mind. And I also drew his attention to the fact that I was in the reception of his deputy for close to 3 hours. And when he said I should wait for him because I was having a meeting, and I also left the place after 3 hours and left my number and everything, that when he has finished, he should do well to call me back, because I would drive back and meet him when he has a space to meet me. And he never called me back. And he apologized and said, look, we are not enemies. You should understand that it's the work which is at play, and let's show decency. So he shepherded me to see my clients, and we had a very little conversation, and I left.
Lawyer Atta Akyea, we're sure as and when we need you again on this particular subject, we'll be able to bring you back. But once again, we're sincerely grateful for your time tonight, joining us to speak to us on your clients'